This is a Dancing Stickman production. Content warning. This series contains potentially upsetting themes, including mind control, harm to children and animals, and death. The strand of the commons snaps. All bonds that tie communities and ecosystems together are gone.
Huh?
Nothing is capable of working with or supporting each other except maybe those of you engaged in this fight for reality right now. Everyone, everything is reduced to individuals seeking only self-satisfaction. And Tyos moves closer to materializing.
They destroyed teamwork?
They destroyed teamwork!
Dang.
That ain't right.
And sharing!
No!
Wow.
They really are evil. Anti My Little Pony.
Indeed.
Seriously.
The greatest evil of all.
They destroyed the magic of friendship.
Tyos is gonna teleport.
Teleport where? Teleport where? Tyos. Bruh.
He vanishes and reappears across from where you were, closer to where he started, closer to Order and the Sovereign. He's no longer arranged in this cylinder. The strand that he's on now, you recognize Naya, Emmett, and even you, Ofelia, with your presence in the material. This strand that holds up the whole web is the wild. The Sovereign and the Common, the wild and the hearth. These are the places both internally and externally that hold us all together. And he has snapped the common. And now he's moved over elsewhere. That was a legendary action, so that's one. And now it's Guard 8's turn. Guard 8, what are you up to, friend?
Just to be clear, so what Tyos did was he broke, obviously, Team Spirit, but then he teleported to near a different strand, but we just don't know what that strand is.
It's the wild.
Oh, the wild.
Yeah. Wild places, and the wild and the hearth are the balancing forces of places that one could call home. And the common and the sovereign are the balancing forces of what one could call person, humanity, life itself in a certain way. But back in the material.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Tyos is sounding very chaotic right now.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? Somebody who is so devoted to order.
I know.
Causing
I'm
so
just
much
saying.
damage.
Sounds so pro-anarchy.
Bro really has a brand issue. He has a brand issue. Really needs to get it together.
I guess that's the paradox.
I mean, bro's part people, and people are chaos.
Guard 8 is going to move to Igern. They have been given instructions. And he's going to take a crossbow shot at Ofelia. Gonna roll them bones. I don't think that hits you. That's a 7. I don't think that hits you.
I want to do a cool thing, and I'm just gonna grab the arrow as it flies past, and I'm just gonna growl, "Mistake."
This turn for Ofelia is so clutch. Now it's Igern's turn.
Oh, Igern.
I hate you.
Don't trust no white women.
Truly, this is true. True
Women on
hatred.
women hate right now.
Igern goes invisible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna finish her turn. She's got concentration up on Gate.
She doesn't anymore.
Yeah, she does. Nobody heard her.
Someone
Isn't
should.
invisibility
You're so fucking right.
That's
Wait,
what I'm
wait,
like-
wait, wait.
Wait, what?
Let
Sorry,
me
what?
make sure Gate's concentration. Let me make sure that
Wait,
Gate is
yeah.
concentration.
I was like, wait.
Don't my heart. She doesn't go invisible.
Okay.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Sorry to rules lawyer that.
No,
I was
that's
like,
fine. No,
excuse
that's
me?
totally fair. No, that's a totally fair thing to do. No point in her moving.
I was like, Igern be powerful.
Wait. Oh, motherfucker, she's a witch.
She is a witch. And she's the witch of the heart.
She's a wicked witch.
What?
Of course she would be.
And she has the ability to, there's something she can do with curses where she can hold concentration on something else, but I don't think it's this easy.
Has she been wicked this whole time?
Plants are dying around her house. Life shrivels.
I remember that. I forgot to follow up on that.
What?
There's just dead
What?
plants around her house, and then she always needs to go
Everything's
into
dying
town
a little bit.
to
Yeah.
get like ingredients. Loser.
Dang, I didn't realize that.
That's a curse thing. Okay. Bummer. I do have this thing where you can take on a point of corruption to hold concentration on more than one spell.
I love that.
But I want to actually, let me ask you, because I kind of like the idea of doing that, but she's fully wicked. She's a fully wicked witch. What would it mean for her to take on additional corruption?
She goes crazy.
I was gonna say, like,
She loses a piece of her humanity.
maybe it makes her physically change.
What if she stops caring about protecting her son?
That's so important, and I like it.
Do it. Sow more seeds of chaos.
yeah.
If you will allow me to have her hold concentration on 2 spells but become even more corrupt than she is, she will not move to defend Cade Collis.
I mean, fuck that man. Like,
I mean, what do you think? What do you think feels in character though for Igern? Do you think the holding up 2 concentrations?
Yeah, I think
relevant?
actually that's less important to her than her child. I think
I
she
was
wouldn't do
gonna say-
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too important to her. It's just a spell, you know. She can counterspell. She can shield.
yeah, if she's doing all of this to protect her son, or whatever it is that her son wants, then her son seems to be her number 1 priority.
She's gonna run. She's got her concentration up. She's gonna run.
Wow.
Seeing where Ofelia is, she wants to get. Yeah, she's gonna get behind this pillar. She's maintaining concentration. But she's behind this pillar now. So, how chaotic do I want to make this?
Since the spirit of teamwork has been broken,
Yeah.
the only people who are working together are just the folks that are in this room specifically.
Yeah, in this kind of crossover space between the web and the Church of Order, there's something holding it here, holding everything together here, but outside of these walls. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to make it chaotic. I was thinking about having Liev run in, but if he's outside and he doesn't work together with anybody anymore, he's not going to make it into this fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
Yikes.
He's right outside the door.
Just turns around.
This man-
Yeah, my God, you are so useless to me.
he really be kind of useless to Ophelia. Damn.
You know,
I'm
he
sorry.
deserved that curse. He deserved
He
that
deserved the
curse.
Listen, he was just distracting guards to help Naya get into the church, and he was taking damage as he was casting spells against them because that's what you did to him, Ofelia.
That's the least he can do. Actually, he doesn't have a right to complain.
Boom.
Liev is
Boom.
off the board. Okay, we go back to the web. It is Tyos' turn. Then guard 2, and then Ofelia.
But didn't Tyos?
Lair action.
Oh, that's a lair action.
Lair action, initiative 20. Yeah.
Do we have like a legendary action that we were gonna do? I forget.
Just thinking mechanically here, we've got a lot of guys on the board that we probably need to destroy. Also, Tyos is breaking entire strands, which is a problem. So I think we need to figure out.
But we can repair a strand. We
can repair a strand.
And you're right near the one that got broken, just FYI. You are in touch range.
Thinking long term about this, we probably want to definitely get rid of Tyos, unweave. We gotta stop some things happening.
Just a quick, also technical question: how does the legendary actions reset? Is it like
Top of the round.
Is this our second top of the round?
Yes, we have gone. The top of the round is the lair action. So you have not used any legendary actions yet. The common is broken near you. You have 2 witches present in the web, which means that you can. Actually, honestly, Igern just went. It's the end of her turn. You could repair the common right now, and Liev could come in. But that would be 2 legendary actions used up for this round.
At the top of the round.
Yeah.
But then if we do that and we use 1 more, I can come back. That way for the next top of the turn, we can have the unweave. But then Liev could take care of hopefully the other guards while I am obviously back with the weaver.
Right, which I think might make some sense for us if we do
Yes.
that. So I think we definitely should repair
Teamwork.
The common.
the common.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, I'm imagining we're in the spiritual brain soup sharing information, right?
Exactly.
Such that knowing like, oh shit, Ofelia cursed Liev. Would it be in our best interest to, if he's gonna take care of some stuff for us, to like remove a curse, heal him up a bit so he can fight on our behalf?
I mean, yes. Technicality-wise, yes.
Just technicality-wise.
Yes, very much so.
I'm going to say that he's dropped 50 hit points because he was running, distracting, using spells, taking damage from using spells. So he's lost 50 hit points so far, which is a little over half, and he is bloody, but he has shown up to help you. And if you repair the common, he will do so.
Okay, we should probably just future thinking. Repair strands. Let bro come in. Probably give him a little, like, heal.
Little boop.
Boop. A little boop. And then be like, bitch, handle this. This is now your time.
I will say this. We don't have to expel a spell slot because I believe, Sarah, you let me have one healing potion. Is that
Oh, I
correct?
did, yes. But somebody has to be there to give it to him.
Exactly. So I'll probably give it to him and then get out. Like, piece
All
it.
right, that's good to know. Okay, so are we repairing the strand now? Because that is what it would require. At the end of Igern's turn, repair the strand.
I think so.
So for how massive your body is, Naya, you're still quite dexterous. The strand of the common is snapped. Part of it is still attached to the larger web where you are, and the other piece of it, the one further away from you, where the strand stretches into eternity, it's dangling down. You think you can catch it, so you reach one long leg out to that piece of the strand, and it's like when hair gets stuck in a vacuum cleaner, there's something pulling the strand down. You reach out against this drawing sensation. You feel it pulling you. You feel it creating almost weight on your legs and your body as you reach out for the other end of the strand. You realize this feeling, this draw of the void. It's familiar. You've been feeling it the whole time. You felt it call to you through Uneza when she called you to the shrine cave to trap you. You felt it in Hadari. You remember, Ofelia, that Emmett was disturbed when you arrived at the Calyx in Hadari, and you realize now, sharing a consciousness with her, that it was the pull of the whirlpool. The whirlpool she wound up getting sucked into that so disturbed her spirit. And all of you felt it in Tuvold. All of you were drawn back to the Ecclesia, whether you wanted to wind up there or not. The void has been reaching out for you. You think about what you've heard people say since you've gained these powers, that you've created a weight upon the web, one that's distinct and noticeable to magic users. That you draw the attention of those attuned to magic, the way that the void draws the people with drones embedded in their spinal columns, the way that it draws you in the ether. As you reach out for the far end of the common and feel the despair of the void's pull, you ask yourself, is it you? Are you the void? Is that why you're a part of it? Is that why you're here? But the weight of your massive spider body, it doesn't feel like nothing. Rather, the way the three of you are the weaver and the weaver is you realize you are part of the web and the web is you. It's Taos, really, with its multitudinous empty gaze. You realize he is a manifestation of nihilism, of hopelessness, of selfishness and empty grasping, put here by people like him who assumed too much about themselves and the nature of their power. And in answer, the web called you. It called the best parts of itself to come to its own defense. And the more you did to reconnect its broken parts, the more power you were given to continue your work. And you realize that that's what this is. This is the work of the Weaver, to gather us all together in the tapestry of life. And you grasp that farther strand of the common and you pull it to yourself and you join it back together, weaving it with your own silk. And that's Naya's legendary action, since she's the one piloting the Weaver. We do have Emmett on the board. Emmett, you're kind of split consciousness right now. You can see yourself and you can see the Weaver and you can see your other selves. But what is it all three of you are thinking as you repair the strand that binds everyone and everything together? Who do you think of?
I think of my little guys, my little friends, and how I care about them. I want them to be able to grow up big and strong.
I think about the people in Ayadir and hoping that everyone is still working together to keep that community safe and protected.
I think of my family and how I came into their home and how fortunate I was. And I also think about Naya and Emmett, about the idea of also found family in that essence. And I think about the idea of 3 in 1.
As you reach out through the web to grab one of the broken threads and the other with your own magic and bring them together, the love you feel for the commonality you share with your own communities radiates outwards, and this strand knits itself back together again. Immediately after that, Liev runs into the church. He came outside of the door. It started loading for a second, just screen loading.
It's like, whoa. What? That Comcast internet, let me tell you.
The first person he sees as he runs through the door is Brogan. And he knows Brogan is a witch hunter. And I just want him to do something so fucked up to him. I think I'm going to finger of death him.
Hell yeah.
I think Liev is going to finger
Liev,
of death. Must make a con save. All right, Brogan. What's your con? Pretty high. It's 2. Okay, it's +2.
I want to help Liev.
He's level 18. It's 18 plus Wiz is his, I believe.
Never mind.
Wait, let me see. Wait.
You better handle this.
He better.
Right.
That's a big save. That's a 22 spell save DC that Brogan has to get. So he has to hit a nat 20 in order to save against Finger of Death.
Okay, so Brogan, don't hit a nat 20.
Right?
Nat 1.
That's a 12.
Yay!
Liev runs through the door. He runs into the wall of Brogan's foulness, and he looks to him and he says, "You!" and points at him. And it takes 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save. Okay.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. Time to do some math.
D8. So here's a 6. Liev, you are... I mean, some of how Liev has failed has been just me being like, well, I need to make things happen in this story, so it turns out he's going to be kind of a dumbass. But I like that he's coming through, you know? I like that he's coming through.
If anything, this is where he should come through.
Right. Wait, is it 68 or so?
No, I'm sorry. It's 78, and I rolled 6, so I'm going to take that 1 since it was first. So that's 26 plus 30, so he does 56 damage to Brogan.
Good for you, Liev.
Good job, Liev.
He used a 7th level spell slot, but let me double check what Brogan's HP is, because for some reason it's not in his little token.
What if Brogan was dead?
What if Brogan was dead?
Brogan's not dead.
Oh.
Damn.
Why'd you gasp like that? Like,
because Brogan looks bad. Brogan looks real hurt.
Oof.
Ofelia, get him.
He withers. So Liev is a witch of the green. And to Finger of Death life, you see Brogan wither like a plant, like his skin turns ashen and flaky, and he becomes weak and frail. Liev comes in here and says, I'm knocking this out. I'm done with this. I'm going to show up.
Good. Great.
I'm going to be an ally, is what Liev said.
He's going to be a good ally. Yeah.
All right, so he used his 7th level spell slot. Ooh wee. Liev can do some helpful stuff because he's a level 18 witch.
Yeah.
All right.
Better.
That's awesome. Thank you, Liev. I wanted you to be better, and that was great. It's Tyos's turn.
Okay, Tyos.
All right, he's going to do the thing with the eyes, with his many eyes.
Uh-oh.
3, 5, and 1. Okay, so 1. Everybody give me a group wisdom saving throw.
Hopefully I'm still good at this. Wisdom.
29.
Nice.
I got a 14.
29 is great. 14 is not quite.
That is going to be a 26.
He is looking at you again, and this eye, as it kind of crusts over and it's flesh. Oh, I got a save. Can you remind
Please
me
save.
what the save is for? It's a con save, correct?
It's
Right,
a con
against-
save. My spell save DC, which is 19.
He rolled a nat 20.
Ew.
One
Oh.
fail, one
So
save.
one save, one fail.
success. Great. So Tyos rearranges himself again. The cubes scoop apart, and one positions itself like right next to the other, eye level with you, and the rest line up behind those two cubes in a straight line. So from your perspective, it's just two eyes looking at you like on a face. And one of those crusty eyes winks at you, and you are not charmed.
Gross.
And that you are not charmed. That is not charming. This is nasty.
You trying to charm us?
Yes, just tried to charm you. Yes.
Ew.
All right.
I'm offended by this.
Offense ray.
I think we all
Yeah.
shudder as one.
Yeah.
Fear. Okay. DC 17 wisdom save. Group wisdom saving throw.
11.
This one was not as great. 16.
16. That's going to be a fail. As it winks at you, it's such a human gesture from this thing, and the kind of disgust that you feel, it turns into repulsion, and you are afraid of it. So here's what I'm going to say, though. Because the three of you are present, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And if two of you succeed, you're out of it. But otherwise, it's up for a minute.
Got it.
Okay, everybody, DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
I'm not great at Constitution, but let's see.
I got an 11.
Constitution is 16.
15.
So, Tyos, seeing that he can't charm you, but he can make you afraid of him, isn't that just like a man? The rest of the eyes behind the two in front, they surge forward into almost a half dome, like a satellite shape, concave, pointed down at you from above. And as all of these eyes open in almost triumph, the focus of them all pointed down at you, you feel your vital life force being pulled from you, being drained from you. As the Weaver, your 8 legs feel weak and you start to tremble, and you take 36 points of damage as it saps you.
Oh my gosh.
So we had 64, so another 30. How much?
Yeah, minus another 36, so that's going to be down to 28.
Ugh.
Sounds like we need some healing, guys.
Yes, and you can heal yourselves. That's all of its eye thingies. It's not going to move.
We're at 28?
Yes, the Weaver's HP is down to 28, and after that, if you continue taking damage, it'll be you who feels it. Which guard is this? All right, it's that guard, Ofelia. I think that's the one you hurt. He doesn't want to get close to you. He's going to take a shot with his crossbow again, because you're creepy. You're creepy and bad.
Coward.
Roll a 4. I don't think that beats your...
Yeah, I'm gonna duck it. I'm gonna duck.
It thuds into the candelabra behind you and knocks it over. This place is stone, so nothing goes up in flames, but you're just, it's fire and weirdness. Ofelia, it's now your turn. Oh, and also give me a wisdom save for the fear effect that Tyos is exerting upon you.
23.
Lovely. So that's 1. If one of the other of you two also saves against that, fear goes down.
Sweet.
I'm gonna head over to where Liev is gonna be, and I'm gonna try getting near Brogan.
Lovely, okay. You can't get into melee range from where you are, But if you have any kind of 60-foot spells you could throw.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, as I'm approaching Liev, I think I'm going to reach out and lash out Thorn Whip against Brogan. We don't like this guy.
No.
No.
He stinks. He has braids hanging from his belt. It's weird.
Does
And his name is Witch Hunter.
a 17 hit?
Against his AC? Let's see. It does.
Yes. Do it. Murder him.
That's only 1d6 apparently. But I pull the creature 10 feet closer to me, actually, which will actually get him in range. 5 points of piercing damage.
Where do the thorns whip out from?
This church was built upon a mountain, and I think I'm gonna call upon that same mountain to come aid me. And I think from the ground comes like this braid that comes out and lashes.
You and I are on the same page right now, Annette. 3 thick, twisting vines covered in thorns whip out from around him and braid him together and squeeze.
And is it if I bring him, because it brings him 10 feet closer to me, which will get him in range?
These thorns are under your control, but the thing is, as they squeeze him and you do this, 5 points of damage?
Yeah, piercing damage.
How does he die?
I want this to actually be the thing. As it squeezes him and he's choking, it brings him closer to me, and in my weird form, I'm going to say, as the life squeezes out of him.
We love a callback. We love a callback. As the light goes out of his eyes, you watch this hunter die, terrified of you.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Bye, bitch.
And then bonus action, I am actually going to Misty Step towards where Lev is, because he is within 30 feet, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to cast Misty Step to appear next to Liev. And I'm going to reach into my pocket and give him a healing potion.
Lovely. How much does that heal for?
We never discussed which one it was going to be, whether it was going to be a common potion.
Yeah, it would be a common. Because this is like you as a physician type healing potion.
Yes, it's not going to do too much. It's going to be 2d4 plus 2.
Do you want to roll that?
Sure.
Okay.
If he takes to drink it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
immediately,
2,
and he says thank you.
5. So 7 points of healing. And then as he's drinking it, I'm just going to say,
after this, I'm going to talk.
and...
He just saw what you just did to Brogan,
Uh-huh.
and he looked genuinely scared at you.
And this is going to be more of also a thing if you allow DM, but I also want to, I don't know if it'll be a persuasion or intimidation, but I think I'm going to call out to the guards and see if I can persuade them to give up, essentially. The guards.
We'll do the ones that are nearest to you.
Yes.
And have watched you do this, and they can roll their con against your intimidate.
Okay. But essentially, I'm going to call out in my weird form, and I'm going to say,
Drop your weapons if you want to live.
and then I'm going to, roll an intimidation check. Can I have advantage since I'm in my weird form?
I would say these are soldiers. No, they were told what to expect.
Okay.
And they have been watching this happen. They've watched you do a lot of stuff, you know?
Okay. That's going to be a 17.
They all failed.
Wow.
Yo.
They dropped their weapons. And you're standing in the way of the only exit. I think they just back up as their movement, so 30 feet. So they're just armed and they're not willing to fight.
And then whenever the next person's turn ends, can I do the legendary action to go zip back into the Weaver's body?
100% you can, yes. It was going to be one of those guards who is next, but now because he's given up, doesn't want anything to do with this fucking sucks. It's Cade's turn, and he is going to cast Summon Celestial again. Okay, he does so successfully. What effect that has, you don't know.
Suspicious.
Yes, and he's not moving because he's all tucked back. Emmett's gone. This is probably the safest place for him. Okay, so next up will be Naya. Naya, it's your turn. So I'm coming back to the web.
Amazing.
Yep, you're piloting the boat.
Action 1. I feel like our spider queen needs a little bit of healing. How do we feel, ladies? So I feel like we gotta mass cure wounds our body.
I have that. Do I have? No. Do I?
Yeah.
I have it as well.
I also have that. So let's just mass cure wounds our body. It's 3d8 plus my spell class. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Your modifier is like 6, right?
Great. It is. What is that? Healing?
13 healing plus 6 to 19 healing.
I believe so.
Mass goes to everybody in a 30-foot radius. Let me
All
see.
my little
Emmett's
allies.
that close. Is Emmett close?
Is Emmett close? Is Liev close?
Emmett, no, because Liev's in the material plane. You are not.
Oh, right.
Emmett's close to you because she's also joined you in the ether. So we get 19 points back. Let me mark that. So we go from 28 to 37 to 47. It's not bad. Does help. You are still perched on the strand of chaos.
Oh, and we're going to have to wait because we have 2 legendary actions left because 1 legendary action was used for Ofelia to come back into.
Yeah, actually, Ofelia, have you come back?
Yeah, so as soon as Cade had finished whatever it was, I think I briefly saw what happened, but then at that point I had already zipped kind of into the Weaver's body.
So you are near Liev, which is actually probably a good place for you to be, so long as you are not conscious in your own body. And Naya's up on the wall still, so like nobody has touched her this whole time. Well, she's gotten hit by a few arrows, but
whatever. She's still hanging out at 108 XP. Like she's got more health than the Weaver. Like,
yeah. I mean, to be fair to the Weaver, been taking some big hits.
There we go, yeah.
I mean, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying,
yeah.
Pre-battle, Naya had more health than the Weaver.
Let me ask you this, Naya. You are kind of out on the edge of the web. You are touching the strands of chaos and you are touching the strand of the common. But if you wanted to, you could follow chaos into the center. It would bring you closer to Tyos, and it would keep you on this strand, so if you two wanted to pluck the web, you'd be able to do so.
But I think we're trying to save the legendary too.
You're not going to be able to use the number 3 one on this turn.
We're not going to, yeah.
Oh,
so,
right.
But some other things are happening. So we could continue to scatter, but I don't know if we want chaos in that way. Is this now a time to reverse some gravity and destabilize some folks?
You can't reverse gravity yet because Emmett is not touching that strand. You can follow the strand of chaos that you are on so that you can stay on it and get closer to Tyos.
Oh, I see.
Actually, if I take you to the dead center of the web, you would also be touching the strand of order.
Ooh, wait, guys. What about dominate person?
Yeah,
where's order? Yeah.
Let me see how far 50 feet gets you.
I'm interested in change in order right now.
Dead center.
Hell yeah.
Time to go. Okay. We're gonna spider move our way to the center of the web.
We're Pacific rimming this.
Exactly. Oh my god, yes.
You guys are absolutely... You're in Gundam right now.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get up on that.
You are actually touching all 3 strands right now in the center of the web.
Oh yeah.
You have your pick, and Emmett can get to change, and Emmett goes in 2 turns. So if you are both touching, Emmett will be touching change and you will be touching either of the other 2. So you may use whichever one of the 2 you want and have Emmett also use change.
Oh my gosh.
All right. That's the end. I mean, that's movement action. Don't really have a bonus action to use, right?
Not really.
How many legendary actions do we have left?
2.
2. Oh, cool. Nah, good.
Guard 4 is cowering.
Yippee!
It's Emmett's turn.
So I'll get closer to that strand of change.
Do you want to get closer to the Weaver in the center, or do you want to stay back?
I want to stay back. I don't want us all to be clustered.
You are actually dead behind the Weaver's body. Naya has placed yourselves between Tyos and Emmett's real
Cool.
body. on the web.
Brilliant.
Do you want to do anything while you're on there?
So I'm on there now. That was my movement, or at least some of it. How far away is Tyos?
Tyos is, so because you're staying back, Tyos is pretty far.
Pretty far.
90 feet.
90 feet. It's a lot of feet. I thought he just had a lot of eyes.
I can have you move closer.
Would I still be on the change?
Yes.
Okay.
You'd be following it into the center, so you'd be coming up towards the Weaver.
Oh, are we still fear?
Oh, check, yeah. Somebody do a fear check for me.
Oh, right.
I think just Naya has to right now.
Naya, do a fear check.
So wisdom?
So DC 17 wisdom, yeah. And then Emmett, you can also, if Naya fails. You are no longer afraid of Tyos.
Yay! I'm glad I remember that.
Amazing. Fuck Tyos.
We'll say you did that at the beginning of your turn, so that's why you were able to move closer
Absolutely.
to Tyos.
We should just have a t-shirt that just says fuck Tyos.
No, that it says fuck the church.
Fuck Tyos, fuck the church.
Hell yeah,
Oops,
great merch.
allwitches.com.
I could move 20 feet closer and still be on the strand of change, right? To Tyos.
Yep.
Could I ask does Tyos seem like any sort of tangible emotion is coming from it?
Give me an insight check or an arcana check.
Okay, insight or arcana. Please. A 12.
12. You're so far away and your Weaver body is obscuring your vision. You can't... Emotions are hard to read from here. But something that does strike you is that this might be a construct made flesh through magic, and it might have human emotions.
That's enough for me. I think I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions as my action.
Calm emotions. Okay.
It's a 60 feet range.
Nice.
So I should be 60 feet away now, right? Since I moved... Wait, 60, 70, 80...
You moved 20 from 90, so you're 70.
Can I move another 10?
You can move 30. Okay, so I need to make a charisma save, a cha save.
Cha save.
Cha?
A chaw.
What is +3 to charisma against your spell save DC, which is what?
My spell save is 16.
Why is Tyus so charismatic?
Because he's a sovereign.
He's a man.
16? Okay, so I need to get a 13 or higher. That's a 6.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Calm emotion. Here's the thing. What's the creature of your choice that you want Tyos to be indifferent towards? Is it humans? Or is it
Big spiders?
big spider spirits?
Big spider spirit, I think.
Not indifferent towards humans.
Well, what's the purpose of Tyos? For, what is the church? They worship this god, but is this god meant to serve humans?
Or are humans meant to serve it?
Yeah.
Don't know. I would say that what you observed about what is being done by this higher member of the church is kind of confusing, because the amalgamation appears to have happened. Tyos, the god of sovereignty and order, was bound to a ruler of men. So what is Cade trying to do right now? Does it seem like he's trying to serve Tyos right now, or does it seem like he might have another end in mind?
Well, this thing under the sheet, I assume, is connected to Tyos in some way. Doesn't seem like an alive person, necessarily.
No, it doesn't seem like an alive person necessarily.
And this weirdo has been trying to summon, or I don't know if I'd know that, but this weirdo's trying to do something weird.
Tyos has been snapping strands.
So I'm wondering, I think the moment at hand requires that this monstrosity be indifferent towards the people that I care about right now who are present, who are a big spider spirit monster.
Okay.
Cool. A cool monster.
That's a lovely choice, Emmett.
Thank you.
Okay. That's Emmett's turn. We go back to the church. Nobody's in the church, though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Ofelia and Naya are in the Weaver, and Emmett is also on the web.
So none of us are on the... So we can't see what's going on
None
there.
of you are in the church. Yeah. So I'm going to do some stuff. And then I'll let you know what happens, if anything.
If anything. I think it'll be anything.
Yeah. That's a nat 20. Naya, You're not there to feel it, but you feel it, nevertheless. Another piercing in your shoulder and a pause, very brief, and then immense pain all over your body. And then the rest of you feel it as well. And, okay, that happens.
That does not sound good, but okay.
All three of you are present on the web. Tyos is perched on the strand of the wild, and he needs to make because the three of you are present, this is a DC, goes down from 25 to 19, but then also because Cade successfully cast Summon Celestial, it goes from 19 to 14. But he rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Yes, I said in my head. And I summoned that.
Thank you.
From the
Thank you so much.
The thing about Tyos is you can see Order and the Sovereign. They are part and parcel to this web. They are part of what holds the world up, but also they are deeply tied to this creature. So it is dragging them with it as it moves around, and it attempts to drag the wild back with it so that it snaps as it moves towards sovereignty, and it doesn't do anything. It is unable to tame the wild places of the world.
Because I am here.
It is unable to stop unconscious thought and the generation of new ideas. This thing is so deeply tied into holding things one way that wildness is not something it is able to conquer. And that's the lair action. Stuff is going on in the material realm. Turns are ending. If there's anything, and the top of the turn has started again with the lair action, if there's anything anybody wants to do. Just so you know, those of you with legendary actions available to you, 2 turns just ended.
I feel like we gotta
unmake someone, and we all know.
We gotta unweave him. We gotta unweave our favorite boy, our favorite bald baby boy.
Yes.
Cade Collis. This fucking Chad.
How do you find the weaving of Cade Collis within the web? What do you look to? What do you think drives what are the forces that drive this man? What do you suppose you are searching for first?
Power, ambition, greed.
Overcompensation. Wishes he was a god. Ain't a god at all. Definitely skipped leg day. I'm sorry.
Mommy issues.
Emmett, you're close to the hearth. You think mommy issues. You reach out into the web. These are not the greater spirits like the hearth, the common, chaos, order, change. You find the maiden, the mother, and the crone. And you grab the mother and you yank it away from him. Ofelia, you said ambition and greed. You see how closely tied those are with sovereignty. You reach out and you grab those. Where Emmett found the maiden, the mother, and the crone, you find the fool, the father, and the hierophant. And you grab all of them. You gather these strands to you, and through them you reach out and you find that which braids Cade Collis together. This man who has reached so far for power. And as you find his braiding, I will allow you each to ask me one question about Cade Collis, anything you want to know, and I will tell you.
I have one.
But each of you gets one.
Oh, damn.
What was it that caused him to turn around and essentially betray his mom? His mom's a witch, and he's a part of the Church of Tyos. So what changed?
You look into Cade Collis's past, and you see members of the church storming through Igern's door and ripping her baby from her arms. And they took him and they raised him there across the river while she stayed at home, tolerated, but not allowed to tend the shrine of hers. So you see that he didn't betray her. This is a deeply held belief. He's had contact with his mother, but this was not who raised him. He was allowed a tenuous connection to this woman because she knows the spirit of order so well, because she's the keeper of the Shrine of Order. And it was never betrayal. It was his drive and his purpose, and she is his mother, and she will do what she can to help him.
Okay. That sucks.
What was Cade Collis afraid of? His deepest fear.
His deepest fear is abandonment and loss of control. And he has spent his entire long life finding ways to gain more and more control. And he was in the perfect place to learn how.
Oh man, I have so many questions. I have too many questions.
You gotta narrow it down.
I know.
You don't have that much time before this man is gone forever.
I guess, ultimately, what did he hope to achieve here?
Naya, as you ask this question, your consciousness goes just for a moment back to the dais, the circle, that Igern is currently maintaining the spell Gate on. That's what sent you here. But you see, under the circle, the runes of a glyph of warding that's prepared a planar binding. If Collis had been able to draw Tyos into the material, it was his hope to bind Tyos to his service. Tyos may not necessarily know that. Ultimately, the amalgamation was his attempt to, in fusing a mortal with the spirits of order and sovereignty, to create something controllable. He convinced the hierarch that this would be a way for him to become a god. But Cade Collis's intention was to almost become a warlock like your father.
No one's as cool as my dad, though.
So yeah, that's it. You learned this about Cade Collis in this instant as you find his braid in the weave, and then you unbraid it. And in the material, Cade Collis evaporates into tendrils of mist that curl up and away and out, and Igern screams, "No!" And Collis is gone. It's Liev's turn, and he screams, "Igern!" And let's see, he used a 7th level spell slot, but he does have an 8th, and I'm wondering if he can just, I want to get him as close as possible, you know? He's looking for her.
Let's go, Liev. This is your moment.
Please, Liev.
Liev is a little pissed. Okay.
Yes.
So he teleports. That's an action, so he doesn't do anything else. I actually think since he hasn't used his movement, he's going to run up on her. He's going to move up and he's going to attempt to grapple her. That would be a strength check, and none of you witches have great strength, I've got to tell you. He rolled a 14, so that's a 14 against hers, which is also 0, against her 2. So she is grappled. It is Tyos' turn. His eye raise. So 5, 9, and 6. Okay, 5. 5 is the same enervation ray that he just used to damage all of you. So he's arrayed in the same half dome position, and he focuses on you all once again. Okay, I need a group con save. You have advantage, I believe, Ofelia.
Oh man.
20, great. Not great.
5.
Nat 20 plus 4, so that's gonna be a 24.
All right, so the Weaver takes 18 points of damage, and so does Emmett.
Ow.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, Emmett, roll me an individual con save. You gotta beat a 17.
19.
Great, okay, you take 18 points.
Okay.
Okay, so the Weaver is down to 28 points. And that was 5, and 6 is his telekinetic ray, which can move and restrain you. The half dome spreads out even further, and it reminds you of a net being drawn around to trap you, a web of its own. So everyone give me a DC 17 saving throw.
What kind?
Strength.
Strength, I also have advantage.
Whoa.
Nice. Oh, you save. Emmett, please also give me another individual DC 17 strength saving throw.
I got
21.
I got a
Excellent.
nat
All right.
20.
Nice.
Dang.
That's great. It doesn't work. Next is disintegration ray. Okay, DC 17 group dex save.
9.
I got a 14.
So this god spreads out around you, and you find yourself centered at the very core of this sphere it's formed to entrap you. All the eyes on all 6 sides of every cube open, and they are glowing a raw, angry red. The eyes are oozing and weeping, blood-like tears dripping out and vanishing into the void in a mist as it concentrates on you. And as the focal point of this energy, you feel as though you are being unmade, much as you unmade Cade Collis. The Weaver takes 45 points of force damage. Emmett, I need you to give me an individual DC 17 dex save.
That's a 6.
Okay, so here's the thing. The Weaver's out of hit points.
So that means...
So each of you takes, let's say, Naya, you take 6 points. Emmett and Ofelia, you take 5 points of damage as it's spread between the 3 of you. But Emmett, you take an additional 45 points.
That's negative 16 health.
Emmett vanishes into mist and shadow. That was Annette Lee as Ofelia, Ashlyn Sparrow as Naya, and Tegan Mack as Emmett. Sara Brink was the game master. Story editing and sound design by Sara Brink. Oops All Witches is a playtest of the Witch class created for the Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One, produced by Fortunate Horse. For more information, visit the Worlds Beyond Number Patreon. Oops All Witches is a Dancing Stickman production. If you're enjoying the podcast and you'd like to hear more nerdy content like this, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe. And be sure to tell your friends. Thanks for listening.